So number 2, it's replace the thought. Replace the thought, not with another negative thought. We want to replace the thought with a more empowering thought. Hello everyone, how is everyone doing today? Dominika coming to you live here on Facebook once again. And today we have a huge topic because we have Truth Talk Thursday. And I want to speak to you about how to overcome self-doubt. So it's going to be a great topic. I'm sure so many of you will find it beneficial, especially if you run an online business, especially if you want to change your life, you want to quit your full-time job, you want to go after the life of your dreams, you want to have a partner, like you want to find a beautiful relationship. This is for you. So if you are joining me live, say hello in the comments. If you are watching me on a replay, give me a replay in the comments and let me know when you're jumping on from. Because right now I'm connected with so many different people all around the world and I would love to know where you are. Because like I'm in Ireland, but I have people like here that are from Australia, USA, like Canada, all over Europe, you know, so it's beautiful. India, like I have people from all over the world. So I want to know, where are you jumping from? And yeah, like, what are you about? You know, feel free to tell me a little bit about you because that always helps me to know what kind of live streams I can do over here so that you can find it beneficial. But before I get started in today's topic, I want to say, for those of you who have never seen me live and you don't know why I even go live, I am a life and business coach / mindset coach. You know, I help people with mindset and stuff like that. And I am also a self-published author. And I help people publish their own books on Amazon KDP as well. So that's what I do. And I have decided to do a live stream series. And every single day, like Monday to Friday, at 11 a.m. UK time, I come live here on Facebook on my profile where I coach for free, completely free on different topics. So I have covered topics like mindset, like, overcoming fear. I have covered topics like how to create passive income streams. So there's a lot that you can learn from me. And I strongly encourage you to go ahead and watch some of the replays that are available on my profile because this is free coaching and it's life-changing. The feedback has been amazing. I have had so much fun with these live streams and I'm just so happy to be here. 1 second, I actually forgot to plug my phone to charge. And I know that sometimes the connection is better when I have my phone plugged in for some reason. 1 second. Give me a moment. Guys, I have had some troubles with my phone recently. Well, I mean, like I thought that it's problems with the internet, but I think it's my phone because it doesn't matter if I go live on my Wi-Fi or on my like phone data. It shows me that I am delayed. It shows me that the connection is slow. But from what I've seen, I watched some of the replays, like, you know, briefly. I watch myself. Yes, it helps me. It helps me. But from what I've seen, the connection most of the time might be a little bit slow, but you can still hear me. And that's the most important. So if you cannot hear me, that's when it's bad. If you can hear me, we're good to go. But I think I'm going to need to get a new phone because it's getting ridiculous and it's annoying me. Anyways, I would like to start in relation to today's topic. And today's topic is how to overcome self-doubt. How to overcome self-doubt because so many people struggle with this and so many people need help with this, including myself. Every single level we get to, there will be doubt. But let me tell you what self-doubt could look like, okay? Because you might be like wondering what self-doubt even is, how it works, like, you know. So I want to tell you exactly how, what self-doubt can look like, okay? Because the number one thing in order for you to change something is to become aware of it. Okay? And I just wanted to make sure that I am all good to go. But let's go. So what can self-doubt look like? Self-doubt can show up in many different ways. For example, it can show up as something like perfectionism. You know, like whenever you are this kind of person who says, oh, like, I can't do this because I don't know enough. Oh, I can't release that product yet because it's not perfect. Oh, I can't let people see my works of art because they're not perfect. Oh, I can't write a post because I'm not good at writing. Oh, I couldn't possibly publish a book on Amazon KDP because I'm not good at writing. This is perfectionism. And that is self-doubt, hidden self-doubt. When you're waiting on things to be perfect, this is self-doubt. So do you relate to this one? Let me know. Drop yes in the comments here. Because this is one thing that a lot of people struggle with. A lot of people wait for things to be perfect. A lot of people wait for things to be perfect. But things don't have to be perfect in order for us to start something. What is another thing, another way that self-doubt can show up? Another way that self-doubt can show up is by hiding. If you, my friend, are somebody who knows that you are supposed to do something, but you keep hiding, you're doubting yourself. Because majority of the times you are hiding because you're afraid to be judged. And you're doubting yourself. Because why would you be fearing judgment? Because you doubt that you're capable, you doubt that you're smart enough, you doubt that you could even become something. So you are hiding because you don't believe in yourself. You are in self-doubt. Do you relate to this one? Say yes in the comments if this is you. Another way that self-doubt can show up is by hesitating. When you hesitate before you make decisions, when you hesitate before you take action, when you hesitate before you do anything, this is self-doubt. Why is it self-doubt? Because, for example, you hesitate in order to make a big decision. Maybe, for example, you are supposed to make some huge decision. Maybe join some kind of program. Maybe join some kind of membership. But you are looking for proof. You are looking for ideas. And there is a bin truck outside my house. This is to prove that things don't have to be perfect right now. And I actually I have a confession to make. I have a confession to make when it comes to hesitating. Because I knew that the bin men are gonna come around this time. And I hesitated almost to go live right now. I was like, will I wait until they're gone? I said to myself, maybe I should wait until they're gone and then I'll start the live video. But no, I couldn't do that because I made a commitment that I am supposed to go live at 11, right? So this is what has like self-doubt can look like. I was like, oh, what are people gonna think? Oh, is the bin truck gonna distract me? So what that there is a bin truck? So what that circumstances happen? We still gotta move, right? But anyway, if you wait before you do something, if you're asking people for permission before you take action. So for example, this happens a lot for us women. For a lot of us women, a lot of us have this mentality of, I gotta ask my spouse first. I gotta ask what my partner thinks of that before I make any financial decision, before I make any decision at all. And look, I totally respect that. There are, like, you are a partner to somebody, you are in partnership, you should 100% talk to them. But not to talk to them to ask them for permission. You should talk to them to notify them of your decision. You should be strong enough to make your own decisions. But a lot of us, we doubt our decisions so much and we don't want to be 100% responsible. So we do something like, oh, I would like to join this program, but let me ask my husband first, so that in case it doesn't work out, I'm not 100% responsible and I can say it was your decision too. How many of you relate to that? How many of you relate to that? You are asking maybe your family, what do you think about this? Maybe you want to quit your full-time job and you're asking your family for permission. And if they say this is not a good idea, you're like, you doubt yourself. You doubt yourself. You hesitate to make big decisions, to make big changes. So this is self-doubt. Do you relate to this? Say yes in the comments if you do. And another way that self-doubt could show up, for example, it's comparison. Comparing ourselves to others. Because when you compare yourself to others, you are literally hypercritical about yourself. And you're doubting. Because how does it show up? For example, let's say you are watching people online and you are scrolling, right? You look at somebody successful and you look at them and you start criticizing yourself. Oh, my hair doesn't look as good. Oh, I can't do my makeup like that. Oh, I don't articulate so well. I don't have enough knowledge about this. I could never teach that. I am not brave enough to go on live streams. I'm not brave enough to show myself online. I'm not smart enough to write a book. You criticize yourself. You criticize yourself, and this is because you doubt your abilities. How many of you relate to that? That used to be me big time. Big time. Like I used to doubt my abilities and doubt the fact that I can even achieve something and doubt the fact that I am smart enough and capable. I doubted the fact that somebody is even gonna join me live and watch me. I doubted it all of it, every single one of these things. Do you relate? And I want to say this. The truth about self-doubt is that the doubt is actually a habit. Doubt is not something you have been born with. Doubt is not something that you should allow to rule over your life, because doubt is a habit. And majority of the times, doubts come from past experiences or the way we grow up or what we tell ourselves. We start to believe certain things about ourselves. So for example, let's say like relationships, right? If you have been hurt by somebody in the past, you will be like, I'm never trying this again. This is not for me. I don't believe I'm worthy of love. You start making up some scenarios in your head. This is self-doubt. This is self-doubt. Maybe this can show up as something like you have made a bad decision in the past and you made some kind of mistake. And now you doubt that you will ever make a great decision again, that you're even capable of it. That's self-doubt. That's self-doubt. And this stops you from achieving certain things in life. Because when you doubt yourself, you don't move and you don't take action. When you doubt yourself, you don't take action. And you know what creates the most doubt? Overthinking. Overthinking creates the most doubt. If you, oh my goodness, I went all bright there. I clicked my screen. When you doubt yourself, right? And when you overthink scenario situations, then you are doubting yourself. Because you play different scenarios in your head and you overthink so much that you talk yourself out of making great decisions. And I used to think also that overthinking is a bad thing. That overthinking is horrible, that I shouldn't be overthinking. But then I was like, of course it's good to think about stuff before you make a decision. You shouldn't just act like this. You have to think about it. You have to think about it. You have to pray over it. Maybe sometimes sleep on it, before making a big decision, right? Maybe you need that. And that's completely fine. So what I started changing my mindset around the overthinking was that I started saying, I contemplate so well that I always change my life. And that was a game changer for me because I never looked at overthinking this way. I always seen overthinking as something something that can prevent me from doing things, something that it's just making me go crazy or something. But then I turned it into a powerful belief of I always contemplate so well that I always change my life. And because of that, I managed to overcome that self-doubt that I overthink too much. And this helped me to take necessary actions in life. So this is the cool thing. And I wanted to say that number one step in order to actually overcome self-doubt is to take action. Because when you take action, you build confidence. So for example, I doubted that I will ever be able to publish a single book. I doubted that I am smart enough. I doubted that I will even get it published. I doubted that people will buy it. And I almost talked myself out of going for it. I almost talked myself out of publishing my very first book on Amazon KDP. But then I was like, no, I need to change that. There will be people that will buy it. I am smart enough. I am capable. And I started taking action. And I bought the programs, I bought the tools in order to learn how to do it. And the knowledge came. And by now I published 53 books on Amazon KDP. 53. I didn't even think I can publish one. So can you see how self-doubt can really push you in a really negative way? But instead of doubting, I took action. And when you take action, even though you're afraid, because let me tell you, majority of the times, those actions that terrify you the most are the best actions you will take in your life. So when I started taking action, my confidence grew. And I started believing in myself. And I started believing in the fact that my books can sell. And they started selling and clients started showing up and the beautiful things started happening. The same way, I was really scared before I went and did my first Facebook Live in relation to this mindset and coaching, right? I was like, are people even gonna watch me? I was hesitating. I was delaying because I was like, maybe, no, I don't know enough. I'm not smart enough. I need to learn more. But then I was like, no, I'm making a committed decision to go. And I said to myself, I'm gonna go live for 30 days. I took the action. I made a commitment and I said, I'm going live for 30 days. I'm doing a 30-day Facebook Live challenge. And guess what happened? My confidence grew. People started noticing me. I started signing one-on-one clients and beautiful things started happening to me. I started building momentum and my confidence grew. So confidence is not something you are born with. Confidence is literally a skill that anybody can learn. How do you build confidence? By taking action. That's the truth. Confidence is built by taking action. Do you take action or do you delay? Do you delay? Do you fear? Do you doubt? The easiest way to eliminate self-doubt is to take action. When you take action, you will do what's necessary and your confidence will grow. Because you will see, it wasn't as bad. Somebody liked it. Amazing. Oh, I got a sale from this. It seems like it's working. And your confidence is going to grow and grow and grow. So let me tell you another example. For example, like you guys probably already know, some of you maybe yes, some of you maybe no, I have a program which teaches people how to publish their own books on Amazon KDP. So I have this KDP program, okay? And people were joining. People were joining, but there were people joining on installment plans. And I was like, okay, because look, I didn't believe at it. like I didn't believe in the fact that people can maybe join and pay in full. I doubted myself for a moment, right? So I was like, okay, people are joining, that's perfect. Okay, people are joining on an installment plan, that's perfect. But then I was like, okay, I have to stop doubting the fact that there are people who can pay for this in full. I have to start doubting. And I started saying to myself, I attract people that pay in full, and they're happy to do it. And guess what happened? In a matter of about 8 days, in 8 days, I think it was 7 or 8 days. I think it's 8. That's how I feel. But it was 8 days. I was saying this to myself every single day for 8 days. And guess what happened? In 8 days, I attracted a client who paid in full for one of my programs. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And I had $1,658 day. Not month. In a day. I earned this last Friday. And on Monday, I actually talked about the mindset, how I achieved this. So you can go ahead and watch it after this video. It's going to change your life. But the thing is, I doubted beforehand, right? I doubted. I had fear. I had resistance. But then I was like, no, I have to change this into a more empowering belief. Because I paid for courses before in full, and they cost me thousands. So I was like, what's different about mine? What's different about mine is that I didn't believe that people could pay for it. It's not that people weren't able. It was my self-belief. My self-belief. So I started saying to myself every day, I attract people that pay in full and they're happy to do so. I attract people that pay in full easily and gladly. And I started saying this for 8 days. And I attracted a day, $1,658 day. And I felt like I feel so blessed. It doesn't even feel real. Sometimes I still check my dashboard and I'm like, wow, one day, $1,658 day. How many of you would love to have a day like that? Put me a fire emoji. Say yes here if you would like to have that. Because I know I would like to have another one of these. And now I want to make it a habit. Because guess what? I had this $1,658 day. And then where did my mind started going? What if I just got lucky? What if this is a one-time thing? What if it never happens again? What if I will not be able to sell this way again? The minute my thoughts started going that way, I was like, no, cut them off. Change it into a more empowering belief. I know this can happen again. I trust in my products and services. There will be more people that will want to do this. If I pay in full, there will be people that also pay in full gladly. So I started changing this into an empowering belief, and I know that it's only a matter of time until I have even higher day. I know it. This is not a one-time thing. But it's important to catch yourself on these thoughts, those negative thoughts that disempower you. Because guess what? Guess what? My mind wanted to sabotage me. And my mind wanted to say, you just got lucky. This is only a one-time thing. And what does that create? Hesitation. Maybe don't call, maybe don't message people today. Maybe don't have the call with potential clients today. Maybe don't go live today. Don't make that post. Don't send the email. That's what the doubt does. The doubt does that. It's not me. It's the doubt in the head. So before you allow these thoughts to rule over your life, you have to ask yourself, what am I going to do about it and what can I change about them? And here are 3 steps to overcoming doubt. Because doubt is just a habit. That's the truth. Number 1, you have to call it out. Like I did when I achieved my $1,658 day. The doubt started creeping in. the doubts started coming, like, oh, is it just a one-time thing? Oh, is it ever gonna happen again? Oh, maybe you just got lucky. You're not smart enough. You can't achieve that again. I was like, no, that's lies. That's not true at all. If it happened once, this is proof that it can happen again. So I called it out, right? I called it out and I said, what is that self-doubt that's creeping in? I'm not good enough. I'm not capable. It was a one-time thing. I just got lucky. Then I was like, is it true? I asked myself, is it true? So that's what you have to say. You have to call it out. You have to ask, what is it? And you have to ask yourself, is it true? So I asked myself, is this really true? Is this really a one-time thing? And I was like, no. There are people who earn 10,000 a day. Of course I can do it again. Of course I can do it. I know I'm capable. I know I'm smart enough. I have been working hard and I know that by showing up, I can do it. And so I replaced the thoughts. So number 2, it's replace the thought. Replace the thought, not with another negative thought. We want to replace the thought with a more empowering thought. So I replaced it with, I am capable, I am smart enough, and I know that this is just the beginning. I know that more of them are coming. This is going to become a habit. This is going to be regular. If I did it once, this is evidence that I can do it again. This is evidence that I can do it again. And I know that for some of you, this might feel very like scary, like, oh, I can't even get a $1,000 day yet. I can't even get $50 in my business yet. I can't imagine myself doing 1,000. You have to open your mind and say, okay, have you achieved any sales yet? Okay. Have you achieved any sales yet? If you have, maybe you had a $50 month in your side hustle. You have to make it mean that this is proof that it can happen again. This is proof that money can be made in that business. This is proof. This is not, oh, only that much. Oh, only that little. Only that much. It's not for you to feel like disempowered. It's not to make it mean that you're not good enough because you only earned a $50. It's to prove, you have to make it proof that this is going to happen again, that this works. And if you've done it once, it can be done again. Because that's what I did with my book sales. The first profit that I earned from Amazon KDP was 60 cents. 60 cents profit. And you know what? I was celebrating like crazy. I was literally celebrating as if I won $1 million. Because I felt so blessed, I felt so happy, and I knew that this is only the beginning. This 60 cents, I could have made it mean this. Only 60 cents? This is not worth my time. Why should I even bother? Maybe I should look for something else. I knew this is not gonna work out. I need to make money quickly, but this is just not working. But instead, what did I make it mean? I made it mean that this is just the beginning, that this is proof that it can work, and that if I earn 60 cents, I can get more. And I published another book and another book and another book, and my sales started increasing and increasing and increasing. That's how it happens, you guys. You have to change your doubt into some empowering new belief. Empowering new belief. There always is a new empowering belief. What would you like to believe about yourself, about your life, about your business? This is what you have to focus on daily. Like, I used to doubt if I can even go live, if I can even coach people and help them change their life. I doubted this. I was saying to myself, I don't know enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough to show up on camera. I don't know enough. Who would even want to listen to me? Who would want to learn from me? And then I was like, no, this gotta go, because this is not serving me. So I changed it into, I know enough, I know I can help people. I am smart enough. I am capable of anything I put my mind on. And I speak this over my life every single day. I am capable of anything I put my mind on. And I live by this. And I created so many beautiful things, it blows my mind. I literally, from working at a normal office job that had nothing to do with this coaching, had nothing to do with publishing books, had nothing to do with creating courses, had nothing to do with any of those things. I went from this kind of job to now coaching people like this, coaching people 101. I created master classes. I created video courses. I help people publish their own books. I have services where I make books for other people for sale. I made 53 books and I sell them on Amazon KDP, and I have more projects coming, and I have more beautiful ideas coming. I go live Monday to Friday, every day at 11 a.m. and I coach. Would any of this be possible if I had self-doubt? Self-doubt always comes creeping in. Self-doubt always comes creeping in. I could get discouraged. Oh, today only one person is watching me live. Oh, I only received one comment under my post. Why am I even wasting my time? This means it's not working. This means people don't want me here. Why am I even here? But instead you can look at it differently. Wow, one person is watching me already? Wow, this person liked my post. How amazing. Because if you received a compliment in real life from one or two people, you would be like, this is the best day ever. But with likes, we became so neutral to them. And we don't take it like that. And we take it in a wrong way sometimes. So whatever this empowering belief you have about yourself, you gotta change it into something that will serve you. I am capable, I am smart enough, I'm strong enough, I'm beautiful. I'm so smart. I speak so well. I have so many skills. Those skills can become something beautiful. I always create beautiful things. Everything I create becomes a success. This is the kind of stuff you have to speak over your life, and then the results will show up for you. And finally, number 3, taking action. Taking a small step can go a long, long way. So if there is a doubt, you call it out. Then you call it out, you ask yourself, is it true? Is it really true? Where did it come from? What's the story with it? Number 2, you replace the thought with something empowering. I am capable, I'm smart enough, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, and I'm wise, and I deserve great things in life. God has my back. God will provide for me. I am so smart. And then you take a small action, and that small action, it's gonna help you build your confidence, and it's gonna help you change your life. The small action can be going live for 5 minutes on Facebook. Literally 5 minutes of your time. If you are terrified of it, but you wanna do it, you wanna learn how to do it, you just gotta do it, my friend. You just gotta do it, and your confidence is gonna grow. The other small step could be you share your offers with people. You share your offers, you make a post about it, you tell people about it, not in an annoying, pushy way, but you go maybe post a story, something public. You do not need to cold message people and say, hello, have you heard? People will see, people are watching. Even if somebody doesn't comment and like and reach out to you, they are watching. Believe me, I'm speaking from experience, because literally, I receive messages from people and they're like, you know what, I want you to coach me. And I'm like, okay, perfect. I would love to help you. What do you need help with? And they tell me, and they're like, you know what, I've been actually watching you for a while. And I'm like, in my head, oh really? I never seen any comments. I never seen you live. You never commented live. So you see, people are watching. People want to know. People want your services. People want your products. But you just gotta keep showing up. You gotta keep showing up. So your decision, like your small action, sorry, I wanted to say, your small action could be making the offer. Maybe posting a story. Saying to people, this is what I do. If you want to know more, drop me a message. Maybe somebody will reach out to you. Another thing that you can do is DM a potential client. So if you talked to somebody already and they were like, yes, I would like to purchase this or to learn more about this service. It's been few days, few weeks, you haven't talked to them in a while. You can reach out to them, follow up with them, not in a pushy way, but just ask them, how are you getting on? You know, are you ready for it? Like, what's going on? Like, would you like to, purchase? Like, what's the story? I have a discount now. You can notify people. Another thing that you can do, it's a small step, but often the hardest, is to register for some kind of course. For example, you have been hearing me talk about my KDP program for a very long time, and you would like to become a self-published author, and you are so terrified of making the investment to learn how to do it. This small step is gonna change your life. It was the best decision I made in my life. I mean, you guys, it helped me quit my full-time job. It makes me money without me being present anywhere. Who wouldn't want that? And you might be terrified. It might feel like a huge step, but you have to be brave enough to do something like that. You have to be brave enough to learn from somebody who has already done it before. And that way, your life is going to change. You will achieve success and beautiful things. So whatever small action you can take, do it. It's going to change your life. Sorry. The sun came out. And do you guys have that as well? That when the sun gets so bright, you feel like sneezing? Take the small action. Take whatever small action it may be. Is it to send a message to somebody you love, inviting them on a date? Is it, making a post in relation to your business? Is it like signing up to some website in order for you to create your video course? What is that small action that you can take? And if you hear the self-doubt creeping in, ask yourself, call it out, ask, is it true? Change it into more empowering belief. More empowering thought. It's going to change your life. So I hope that you found this live video helpful. If you feel like there's anybody who would benefit from listening to this, please share it with them. That will mean the world to me. I truly appreciate all of your support, guys. And please keep sharing. Please share. I'm pouring my heart and soul into these live streams, coaching people for free. And if you would like to support me and give back for my time, the best way to do so is by simply sharing. It doesn't cost you anything to share my videos. If you can share me somewhere privately, if you don't want to share it on your public profile, you want to send it to somebody privately, that would be awesome. That would be awesome because I really want to help more people. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I would strongly please ask you to please continue sharing, because these messages will change people's lives. This kind of stuff changed my life. I mean, I'm really going crazy, beautiful places. So I want more people to know about this stuff, because I don't want to see people struggle and live paycheck to paycheck and just live miserable lives at jobs that they hate. My dream for this world is to see more women in positions of power, more beautiful people being able to make money online, both men and women. I want to see entrepreneurs. I want to see new businesses launching. I want to see people quit their full-time jobs that they hate. I want people to live beautiful lives in beautiful houses, being able to do beautiful things. So I really have a huge vision for this world, but You know, I can't do it alone. That's the truth. Like, I can partly, but eventually, you know, I'm also needing support. Like, I need people to share, because that's how I reach more people. So if you feel like sharing, that would mean so much to me. Thank you, everybody, so much. I truly appreciate your time. And now I would like for you to sit down and think about what were your self-doubts. What are the self-doubts that you struggle with the most right now? Sit down, write it out, and then ask yourself, is it true? Does it serve me? And then think of a positive way how you can change that into a new empowering thought, and then take action. Take a small action so that you can change your life, have more money, increase your business, and grow and live a beautiful life. Thank you, everybody, so much. Once again, I truly appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow for another beautiful day. Tomorrow we have Freedom Friday. Freedom Friday. And actually, I am going to teach you how to work less and earn more. How to work less and earn more money. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a good live video. I strongly encourage you to be here at 11 a.m. UK time, because it's going to be great. So thank you, everybody, once again. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.